Okay, here we are now back into our breakout room for filling in the results of cycle 3, the first round of the differentiated market. And you'll be familiar with this part of the spreadsheet, and there's all the bids we entered in, and there's the summary of our bids made. And as we did last time, we're now going to have to just put in the ones that we won. Well, we actually won 3 today, which is pretty good out of 5. So we won customer 23, we won customer 29, and we also won customer 30. So now we entered the total price for 23. Our price was 20, and we left 1 on the table. For customer 29, our price was 26, and we also left 1 on the table. And customer 30, our price was 17, and we left 0 on the table. Good, now we've completed that, we can now complete our income statement. So we can see here that sales, we know the sales is a total of 63, so we can put that in now. The total freight charge is 1 plus 2 plus 2, that's 5. And the cost of goods, well, we sold 10. We know each of our goods costs 2 to make, so 10 times 2 is 20. So our sales minus the freight minus the cost of goods sold will give us our gross margin. So it's 63 minus 25, which is a grand total of 38. So our profit is 38. Cost to sell, 1 per bid. Well, we only won 3 bids, so that's a total cost of 3, which means our contribution margin is 38 minus 3, which is 35. And our fixed costs, well, we can see them up here. They're 9. We know they come from our original fixed cost of 5, 2 for our medium score on technical services, and 2 for risk management, giving us a grand total of 9. So we put the 9 in there, and therefore that means that our total net income is 26. So having completed that, we would now again answer some questions as a team. How did we select the customers to bid for? Well, obviously we looked at risk being the primary criteria because we thought there might not be many suppliers with that attribute. And then we looked at price because our quality and technical services, to be fair, were particularly poor. What went well for the team? Well, 3 out of 5 bids won. That's a pretty good result. Challenges, again, there are obviously supplier attributes which, even though they give you a greater fixed cost, they may make you much more competitive in the marketplace. Okay, I'm now going to just move us to the facilitator's view of that market so we can see the overall score. And what you can see here is that team 1, 3 orders won, sales of 63, a net income of 26 with 2 left on the table, so it could have been 28. Team 2 did equally well. They won 3 orders. Their sales revenue was 70, but their net income was only 19. But look how much money they left on the table. If they had managed to price more aggressively, they might have scored a net income of 32. And if they had done that, they would have been the outright winners. As it happens, Team 1 have won because their net income is 26 compared to 19. Team 3, well, they obviously had quite good supplier attributes with their fixed costs being minus 11, but they won absolutely no business. Teams 4 and 5 both won 2 bits of business each, and both had a net income of 11 for Team 4 and 19 for Team 5. Now, this is a much healthier market. As you can see, the market is bigger, but also the net income is a lot bigger as well, and could have been even bigger still if Team 3 had managed to be successful in any of their bids. Anyway, so that's how the differentiated market works, and I wondered if anybody picked up on the fact that you might have been able to do a little bit of competitor analysis during that particular round, because then when we come to repeat the round, it might be quite useful to know what your competitors' supplier attributes might be. Now, not all of it was revealed, but certainly enough of it was revealed to give you a pretty good idea who would be competing for what customer order in the next round. And that market, by the way, will be different. Anyway, thanks very much.